Hi everyone, and welcome to another Music Tip Tuesday. This one's going to the singers that I work with. One of the things that everyone seems to be struggling with lately is dynamics. Now, dynamics is how loud or how quiet a song is. Part of the problem when you're singing and you're working on dynamics is that you use more air to get louder, but you also use more air to change the pitch and get higher. So when you're working on dynamics, sometimes instead of getting louder, you're just getting higher. It's really important that we know the difference and we kind of try to figure out how it feels. I like to say that when you're doing dynamics, you should actually feel more like you're really squeezing on your abdomen from the diaphragm area as opposed to pushing the air out. So let's start with a really simple drill. I refer to this one as the Siren Drill, or some of my students like to call it the turning up and turning down the radio drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one note. We're going to start at a kind of quiet pitch, or quiet, sorry, not pitch, see I'm already confusing it. Start at a quiet dynamic, get it nice and loud, and then bring it back down again. So it sounds kind of like this. La. All right, let's give it a try. I'll do it with you. Here we go. La. Now, one thing you may have noticed is while I was getting louder, I did drop my jaw. This allows me to continue to control the air. That way I'm not changing the pitch. I'm also not getting a distorted sound. The second drill that I would recommend to do if you're working on dynamics is called a natural dynamic 5-note scale. Natural dynamics just means that as we get higher, we tend to get louder, and as we get lower, we tend to get quieter. So going up the 5-note scale and getting louder at the top, and then getting quieter on the way back down again is a really good way to train ourselves to feel what the dynamics feel like and to basically figure out what they sound like. So let's start at a piano or quiet and go up the 5-note scale, getting louder to a forte. La 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 la. So as you can see, it does take a lot of concentration on what you're doing with your diaphragm. Are we ready to try it again? Once more. La 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 la. So working on the dynamics is going to be something that's going to be very important in singing. Usually I do 3 drills per tip, but this time I just want you to work on these 2 if you are using these videos. All right, well, I'll see you next time for another Music Tip Tuesday. Have a good week. Bye.